Hello there, Albie-Wan here, playing some more F1 Manager 24, rejoining, which is technically the second season, but actually the first season in the actual game, considering how to do a refresh save from the last round, or before the last round, or the last video I recorded, I should say. Yeah, we're rejoining, I believe it's round 6 of the championship. Our sponsors think we should be fighting for 6th in the championship. I thought that was optimistic. Still might be. We've just done the sprint race where we finished, I think, 14th and 16th. Qualified for the main race, we're 14th again, 14th. And down there, so yeah, we're to be fair, qualifying hasn't really been our strength so far this season, but we've definitely done better in the races. We've come fresh off of 2 really good races where we had the Japanese Grand Prix, which was a wet race for about 70 to 80% of the race, and then just a dry sprint at the end. Liam was looking after his tyres really well, and he was running 4th at one point. That was when he was making his intermediate tyres last a lot longer than anyone else, and they'd obviously pitted for fresh ones. We were going to try and stretch the original intermediates to the point where we changed to dry tyres, but then came a safety car, and you've got to pit. You've got to pit on a safety car. So wasn't a disaster. We basically in the feature race we finished 9th and 10th. So we got a nice cluster of little points there. So yeah, that was a wet race which went to dry conditions at the very end, and we were literally just holding out at the very end to try and hold the positions. We were the first team to actually switch to dry tyres, and that I think gave us a bit of an advantage. Liam pitted 2 laps before anyone else, and Wyatt pitted just the lap before the rest of the field came in. Actually, a few cars came in on the same lap as Wyatt, but they were already behind him. And yeah, like I say, that was tactically, I think, a very good event, very good race, and we reaped some good points from that. We've just come away from the China weekend, where there was a sprint race where I think we finished around about 11th or something like that. Our best finish was like 11th or 12th with Liam, and then we had the feature race, and we nabbed another point. We very much seem to be punching above our weight currently. I'm just seeing if there's actually I'm not going to see the championship tables here at the moment. It might not be on here at the moment. No, I'll probably need to go onto another page to do that. But yeah, we've accumulated a few points already this season, and yeah, I don't know exactly how far we can go in this one. We'll have to find out. It's predicting either a 1-stop or a 2-stop race here. So we'll have a quick look at the strategies. I'm gonna go with that strategy because previously when we've done 2 stops, I've generally started one or both of the drivers on mediums and then gone to softs or what have you later on. But everyone else seems to start on softs, and that generally gives them it may not give them an overall advantage, but initially it seems to give them an advantage because when they pit and come back out, and then when we pit a few laps later, we usually seem to lose about 10 seconds to them somewhere, just from staying out a few laps longer on used mediums rather than their fresh softs. So I'm going to try and start on the softs this time and just see if we can actually pit at the same time as most of the fields, try and retain DRS advantage, because we've had some fairly solitary races. Like I say, we've had some good results from it, don't get me wrong, but just wondering if they could be a bit better. But I think possibly bringing that back a lap or two, given how much extra wear we have available on the mediums there, just to save the soft tyre from completely running out before the pit stop. And that gives us a bit of leeway if we wanted to do some push laps as well. So I think we're going to go with that. That looks pretty good to me. And Mr. Van Driver Jr., I should say. He's generally a little bit softer on his tyres. But even so, we want to give both of them a good opportunity to get these tyres through to the end without any problems. That's not looking too bad to me. We'll run them down to minimum fuel. We'll save the weight on the fuel and look after the engine and fuel usage with that option there. Because there's one thing I'm very much concerned about. It's the actual fuel usage. Oh god, I haven't changed the engines, have I? That's going to be a pit lane start if I do that now. You know, he's got a good starting position. I don't want to wreck that. I don't want to ruin that. He might have engine problems later in the race, but he should at least get through the race with it. What I might do, since we're starting 18th here anyway, we may as well just take the engine and the gearbox, because screw it, basically. Yeah, there we are, engine and gearbox, and then we'll hopefully have him fight through the field as and when. Right, are we ready for the start of the race? I think we might well be. We will manage the session. Yeah, the two races where we scored points, I've managed the sessions myself rather than simulating. I did simulate a couple of races prior to the upgrades we've had on, I think, our chassis and front wing so far. I've got two more upgrades that are being researched. Actually no, I've got a rear wing that has been researched, but we haven't got the actual production of it going yet because we're trying to catch up on a few bits that have worn out. But I've got two more bits that are now in design phase, and yeah, they're
anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance
in about a month.
are absolutely buzzing with excitement.
I've been putting it all on intensive so that the team actually learn from the
smile is gone, but
learn from the
now's
design
time
process.
to focus.
Absolutely. Sitting in P7 and hoping to pick up.
So hopefully we'll get benefit of that later in the season.
But remember, anything can happen in Formula One.
Aliens.
And this is it, the Miami Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
And here we go. I'm gonna tell him to go high on the old. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? Total pit time. I believe in my drivers enough to actually believe that they're happy making lunges. So we're currently 13th.
Just use the chance now.
But we're not going to take put them on high tyre wear or anything yet, because while we've got the tyre wear available, we'll save that for later, for when everyone else's tyres start wearing out. Seriously, dudes. Seriously, dude. Seriously, dude. Dude, chill. And where did it get you? It's actually going to lose you a place in Umpty for some reason. Wow, is the slipstream that powerful? I know it's quite a long straight. I remember it from season 1.
DRS enabled.
So we're playing catch up here, but yeah, we'll see how he gets on. But basically, we just want to stay in the DRS train here and don't want to lose track of the rest of the grid. But if we can move up a few places in the process, why not? I had been thinking earlier, after round 1, that that if we were going to get position 6 in the championship, we're currently 7th. I was thinking if we were going to get position 6 in the championship, that we would be fighting to try and beat VCarb, the Racing Bulls. Given Sonoda's outstanding form in this this series so far, I don't think we're going to get even close to them. I'm thinking that our rivals that we're looking to beat are Aston Martin. But so far they've accumulated quite a few more points than us, so we're going to have to do a lot of development.
Good job.
In order to actually get ahead of them. Nice one. Let's have a watch at this probably very, very basic overtaking maneuver. So the we're winning at the not last challenge. But yeah, given in the last race how many cars were sort of flashing up with yellow and orange and even red damage signs, like Sargent's got there, I think we must have been looking after our engine really well so far this season. Because I think Ricciardo actually had an engine failure.
Good job.
Oh, he's scrapping with Gasly there. I'm going to put him back onto neutral because we've used up most of the battery already. Neutral will hopefully replenish it slightly over time. It usually seems to anyway, or it did last race at least. I don't want to put it into recharge because I don't want to risk completely dropping out of touch with the other cars in front. I know we're definitely faster than the Salvers, let's put it like that. We're past Gasly. Lining up Sargent. I'm still having flashbacks to Sargent putting out Lawson in Season 1, where Lawson was due to get points in Season 1, and Mr. Sargent decided he was going to not brake for a corner, having just been overtaken, and put both of us out the race, which I was really quite livid about. This could be the opportunity. We've also got quite good setups on the cars. I think they're both in the 90s, despite only having the one practice session. So, quite chuffed with that. Driver confidence is peaked. Good.
Next car up the road is Albon.
Was Albon. We're going to leave that a minute and just see if the battery does start to sort of replenish on its own.
Gap is 1.7.
Now we're fighting Magnussen here. There's Piastri. Piastri's well out of place. And Hamilton as well. Yeah, the latter stages of the China race, we had Hamilton behind us because he had a spin on one of the earlier laps, and we were running in, I think it was 9th place at the time, and we were just behind Alonso, and it's like, we want to beat Alonso, but we can't physically catch him because he was about 12 seconds up the road. And then Hamilton comes up behind us and overtakes us. It's like, no, no. So then I spent the rest of the race basically cheering on Hamilton to try and overtake Alonso to minimise how many extra points he got over us. So fortunately he did, and we lost one further point to Aston Martin.
Copy that.
But it's still another point lost in the championship because where are we? Here's the Drivers' Championship. Got Liam on 3 points and Wyatt on 1. But we've got Lance Stroll, who's actually got some points somehow, and Alonso there. And in the constructors, 16 versus 4, and it's yeah, it's going to be a bit of a challenge to overhaul that. I'm not sure we're going to meet the sponsor's goal there. And of course, I don't know how badly that will affect my rating for the following season. Come on, let's catch up because we're losing track to the pack. Don't be an idiot. Stroll and Alonso ahead. Well, hey. Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't be a knob. Just costing us both time. Well done. Well done. Mr. Van Driver doing 17. Already past Hulkenberg.
Time management, everything's good.
Yep. Our car again seems to be pretty soft on the tyres compared to some of the others. Maybe they're using more push laps, but it's yeah, we're looking to sort of let's no take Bottas. Let's watch that, shall we?
Let's have a look at that. So let's follow the action going into turn 12. The gap opens up for them.
Nice.
The points in touching distance now. They're
I've moved a
11th.
couple of sponsors around on the car as well. The rear wing just didn't look very good with the Henrik logo on it, so I put the Abarth one on there, given that they are our main sponsor anyway. And we're in Stroll's DRS range. Excelente. Although we haven't currently got DRS. But hopefully... Oh, Alonso's made 2 places. Oh, God. He's just carving through the field. What's going on?
Good, good.
Got Ocon.
But this is what happened. Now we're watching the action closely here.
We are.
They decide to
Very.
give it a go. And the overtake is made.
I mean, they're still side by side there. Nah. Right. I'm glad we're in the DRS of at least one of the Aston Martins anyway.
No hop done.
Actually, we're in a nice train with them, aren't we? Yeah, the Ferraris, Red Bulls, and McLarens and Mercedes are definitely out of our reach. We've beaten Ricciardo a few times in races, but Tsunoda's quite a tough nut to crack, which is why I don't think they're going to be the ones we're fighting for the championship, for 6th in the championship. He's having a really good season so far.
Good job.
Please say I've got DRS. Yeah, he's got DRS. So they have as well, okay. And it's quite nice to not have the drivers constantly bitching about the car's performance. We're actually giving them a few points finishes and they're sort of, they seem relatively happy. That first season was very depressing because literally all they were doing was bitching about every last thing. Oh, we don't like the race engineers were like, oh, we don't like the drivers. The drivers were like, we don't like the engineers. And everyone was like, we don't like the car. I was like, for fuck's sake. Team in their first season are not going to be breaking all the flaming records. I'm just hoping we can actually get the drivers to build affinity with their race engineers. Because towards the end of season 1, Liam was starting to build a bit of an affinity with his race engineer. But unfortunately it's likely we've had to start a cleaner save because of the game-breaking bug that appeared, which probably had been fixed. It's just that it wasn't actually fixed if you didn't start a new save.
Yellow's ahead.
Not entirely sure what happened, but it seems like it was Logan Sargent.
Oh god. As long as it's not into one of our cars, it's fine. Wow. No safety car though. Wilson past Stroll. And Stroll's going to be a knobhead. Nice one, block him. Yeah. You go, boy. Let's catch Alonso. If we could beat Alonso in this race, that would be fucking brilliant. But he looks like he's pulling away now. Let's have a look at what the tyre states are. Alonso's on mediums. Oh, that's discouraging. Yeah, that's a bit discouraging that Alonso's on mediums and pulling away. He's probably pulling away because we're having to defend against his teammate, don't get me wrong, but oh Jesus. Shit's getting real. As far as I'm aware, there's not any mention of rain on the horizon for this race at all.
Right then, you can take a look now. Now this happened as they arrived at turn 12.
We did.
It's certainly inviting. And
That's
the
good.
overtake is made.
Nice one. I want those two behind to just keep battling each other so I get a bit of clear space here. But yeah, Alonso's already passed Ricardo, and we're having to constantly defend against faster cars. Yeah, in the last race it was Ricardo having problems that kind of made a spot for us in the top 10. But I'd imagine he's got like fresh engine, fresh gearbox, or God knows what in this race. See if you can follow him, bud. Oh, for fuck's sake, Stroll, piss off. Go and stroll on. No, no. We're already out of DRS range. Well done, you knobhead. Past Magnussen, have we? I saw that Van Driver had DRS.
Good job.
So let's take a look at the Let's have a look at the action. It's all at the final corner. The opportunity's there.
It was. It's nice to have two drivers that are quite solid and competitive. I mean, I quite like having O'Ward on the team, don't get me wrong, but he always seems to be just a little bit off every now and then. Whereas I know I've created this driver from scratch, but he's very much got similar sort of rating to what O'Ward had in season 1. In fact, he's actually O'Ward by the end of the season had risen to a rating of 80, whereas we're still in 79 with Monsieur Van Driver. But yeah, he just seems to be a little bit more consistent, a little bit more competitive. Past Stroll again, cool. It would be nice to have DRS though. which I'm sure Monsieur Nobed has. I'm just really nervous with him behind me. Approaching the first pit window. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just make me stop, why don't you? What a shithead.
Struggling a little bit with the fronts.
It's okay, we'll... approaching the stop for both cars. So Van Driver's got slightly better tyre wear. So we'll pit Lawson first. Try and get back on the group there. Oh, back in DRS a Stroll at least. Valtteri, what are you thinking about there? Yeah, Wyatt's done a really good job to actually bring the gap back to Lawson. He's only a few seconds behind now. Having a really solid race. Can't quite see him yet, but you know. Why wait for a DRS overtake? We're in DRS as well. Are you new at this? Ooh, shit, that was a bit of a closing speed there. Oscar. Points are looking less and less likely, unless there's a big crash at the front. I mean, our ideal scenario would be Stroll and Alonso crashing into each other, but yeah, can't see it happening. Also, we'd like to win it on performance rather than by being gifted it, but you know. Yeah, 3.5 seconds behind now. So we've entered the pit window. Our cars are better than Bottas's and not as good as Stroll's. Okay. At least we're not losing tracks with them too much. Harris is just taking the lead. here. Okay. I mean, we're not racing him, don't get me wrong, but that seems a little bit early.
Yeah, copy.
We'll turn up the performance on those a bit. What are these three doing? I mean, what these three are doing is slowing all of us down.
Copy.
Buses in the pit. Let's follow Stroll though. This should be our lap, yep. And we're going on to mediums.
Copy, Bobs.
Gonna ignore that for one lap. Because they're a little bit too close to put them both in the same lap, I think.
We can use the pace now. Okay, use deploy.
Yeah, I think Van Drive's going to have a little bit of a rough time with it, with the overcut, but I don't want Lawson to lose DRS if I can help it at all. Which technically he has, because he's now ahead of Stroll, but you know.
Tire temperature management looking very good.
Pit for mediums on this lap, sir.
Box this lap.
It's okay. Not terrible. Stroll hasn't pitted yet. Ooh, we're undercutting Stroll, are we? And we've got Bottas for a DRS tow. Thank you very much, sir. Bottas is now on soft though. Okay. Just want to see what tyres Bottas has been on, if he's both... Where is he? So soft, he's doing soft start, okay. There's only any luck, we'll catch him later in the stint, because we are generally faster than them. Stroll's pitting. Interested to see where he comes out. There he is.
You'll be 15.
So still a Stroll at least.
Car behind is
And there are some who haven't pitted yet, but they're cars that are faster than us anyway. Okay, so Wyatt's not really lost much. He's only lost probably about half a second. He's losing a bit more time now, don't get me wrong, but he's on colder tyres. Actually no, it's about the same, isn't it? So it was 3.5, so it's wavering a little bit.
Now we should be able to take a look here.
We should be able to.
Here we are then, looking at turn 12. Can they squeeze by?
We can.
And the overtake is made.
But we haven't got the ERS to really pull away, and he's in the DRS, so he's going to get us straight back. But as long as he gets us before the end of the straight, we'll get DRS for the next bit. Or is it just a double DRS one? I don't know. Yep, we've got DRS. Nice. Oh, the overtakes van driver. No, no. Who agreed to that shit? Lawson's past Piastri. Did he pit or something? Did he have a really shit pit stop or something? Or was it just the undercut? Poor old Mr. Van Driver's a little bit in no man's land at the moment.
Okay, tyre temperatures are good.
Well, that's to be expected. He's in a much faster car. Just hope that, yeah, he's still got very high confidence. He's not stressing about it too much, thank God. Yeah, the whole driver confidence thing's a little bit naff, because
Okay, copy that.
when you got, I think they may have fixed it, because it would be a case of when I was doing the first season, you'd be overtaken by like a Red Bull or a McLaren, and suddenly your driver confidence would just drop, considering you're in like the slowest car on the grid, which is a bit lame and stupid. Oh no, a faster car's overtaking me, I must be so shit. Anyway, like I say, it looks like they've made a lot of good fixes to the game, because a lot of the things that I thought were a bit daft originally seem to have improved. Like for example, when you're on quali laps and there's a car on a slow lap ahead of you, often the two cars would just almost like be like, after you, no, after you, and they just keep stopping and it's like juddering around. Whereas now if you're on a fast lap and the car's on a slow lap, they seem to get out of the way a bit better, and your driver doesn't hesitate quite so much. It might be just my imagination, but I'm sure that that's the case, because it was something that was always the case, and it's like I dread seeing any sort of a slow car ahead of me when I was starting a fast lap, because you just knew that your lap was going to get ruined basically. Now, unless you catch him in a really awkward part of the circuit, it is a lot smoother. Oh god, this bloody knobhead. You're just giving me DRS back, you plonker. Anyway. So he's on the soft again. Okay. He's double softing. I did consider whether soft, medium was going to be a better option, but we'll see. It'll get to a point where we'll be actually faster than the guys on the softs. Especially if he keeps doing shit like that. He's 5 seconds behind. Okay. Wyatt's having a battle with Albin back there then. Did we just get DRS? We just got DRS again, didn't we? Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
It's fine. I say theoretically he should be faster than us at the moment anyway because he's on the soft tyres, so he can drag us along. Yeah, Van Dijk's in a bit of a ding dong there with Albon.
Okay, well done.
Please don't tell me we're just off DRS. No, we got it, thank God. But we won't get it down the next stretch, will we? Ah, well.
We think there's still opportunities here.
We're on mediums, they're on mediums, but we're on 10% better mediums. Okay. Okay. Fuel's coming back to us in terms of we're saving plenty. A bit later in the race we'll be able to put them up to standard and actually just use a bit more engine power.
There are opportunities ahead.
Oh god, he's dropping back, is he?
He's 1.3 behind.
His confidence is still very high, that's good at least. I'm guessing that these other cars are just chewing their tyres a bit more. At least Stroll isn't disappearing. He's going to do a little bit of fast forwarding here. Right, we're back in the DRS range for... Oh, Perez has got a mechanical fault. Oh, that would be a shame.
There's so much engine push.
What does that mean? So much engine push. So we've dropped back out of DRS sort of region. No. Yeah, like I said, Alonso and Stroll are not a million miles ahead of us. It's it feels like with the development push, we may actually be able to sort of catch them and maybe even pass them. But you know, remains to be seen how it goes and how much of the season is left to actually catch them. So we're back ahead of Hulkenberg and we're behind Albon again.
Time management looks okay.
It really does. You've got the best mediums currently out on the field here. They're starting to drop a bit from Lawson, which makes no sense because our tyres shouldn't be degrading as much, whereas his very much should be. Although saying that, they were looking after their softs better than us on the first by about 2%, so maybe they just got a car that looks after them better. Still, it's going to be disappointing if Stroll beats us, though. I'm wondering if it's going to be a good idea to push long on the mediums and do another soft stint at the end. We'll see what he goes to. If he goes to hards, then we might stick with medium.
Good job. Let's keep going.
Car ahead is Albon.
Let's see what happened there. Now this is turn 6. There's the opening.
Nice. Run him off the track. Yeah.
And the overtake is made.
It is. It was, and it has been. He's 3.2 behind Albon. So that gap's staying about the same. Yeah, the Williams is quite quick with Albon. Not so much so with Sargent. Do a bit more fast forwarding. Right, are we starting to close down on him again? I think we are. Oh, that's Bottas. So Bottas is dropping back. Yeah, his tyres are shot. I've forgotten Bottas had actually left ahead of us. He's surely going to be in the pits the next lap round. Stroll's what, 4 seconds on the road now. Oh my god. Meh. Not happy with that. Well, our objective for sponsors is to finish in the top 18 for both cars, so we're at least achieving that currently. Let's hope nothing unforeseen happens. And now I've just spoken the commentator's curse into being. That is Bottas ahead of us. Soon to be Bottas behind us, I'm sure. God, how slow do you want to go, mate? Pardon me. Right, we're going to blitz him down the straight here. This isn't even going to be a competition, surely. Really?
Good job. Next car up the road is Albon.
Oh, he didn't stop, so don't be a dumbass, don't be a dumbass, don't be a dumbass. Bugger off.
Copy.
We are ready for you.
Really? My tyres are at 58%. No, we're going to run long. We haven't got DRS anyway, so we may as well just run long. And see if we can get onto softs at the end instead of mediums. So I believe we do have a fresh set of... what am I doing? Yeah, we've got a brand new set of softs which we can use. That's not Lawson. That's Lawson. So yeah, he's already gapping Bottas. We want to run longer than Stroll, so we're on better tyres than him at the end.
Struggling a little bit with the press.
I mean, I'm confused as to how he's making those softs go so well, but So it's about the same as some of the other cars. But yes, I've done there. So Ocon's gone on to hard, Magnussen and Joe have as well. Okay. I mean, hard were never on our card really. Bottas is on to medium. So he's presumably trying to get to the end of the race on medium, which should be easily done. "13 seconds behind Mr. Van Driver." Is that Albon ahead? Ooh. Okay. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to make these tyres last as long as we can. Hello, Mr. Ricky. Mr. Ricky Bobby. Ignore. How many laps does it reckon the softs can do? It's 28, so we'll assume that that's about 25 or 24. I mean, we're 21 laps from the end. We could go to softs at any time, really. But I want to sort of have them in good condition. And that does look like quite a long way. I'm looking at the first stint, and the first stint was around about lap, what was that, 17, 18?
How's this tile?
Starting to dig. So I'm doing the 136.0. What's Stroll doing? Come on, show me what Stroll's lap on is. Is that his lap out of the pit? Probably is, isn't it? The Stroll's not setting personal best yet. He's on hard tyre. He's gone to hard tyre? Okay, that's a bit of a shock. Yeah, you are managing your tyres well, considering we're going to be going to softs. want to see what his lap times are going to be though. For Stroll. $136.2. $135.4, so he's going faster than that. I'm going to pit the soft. And he's far enough behind that he could probably do it on the same lap.
Copy box.
Car ahead is Albon.
Gap is
1.7.
there's still opportunities here.
There are, because everyone's doing.
Fastest lap.
There are opportunities because everyone's doing some really weird bloody strategies. Should have done that earlier around the round, never mind.
Let's try and catch up to Albon.
I want to see what Alonso's going to in that case. Is this going to be the genius move that's going to sort of get us a point? Probably not, but you know, one can hope. Oh, what was up with the fucking pit stop, lads? Sort it out.
Oh no! That's a slow pit stop there.
I've been doing everything I can to keep the percentage possibility of a shit pit stop low, but nah. Don't want to sort of knacker these tyres. Did you see what the pit stop time was? I didn't. Damn it. Never mind.
Currently, that is P17.
Car ahead is Albon.
Why the hell are the I'm sorry, but what the fuck? Why is it predicting that the soft tyre is going to
1.0.
wear a lot worse
There's 18
later in the
laps to go
race
now.
than they did at the beginning? Right, okay, they're predicting that's on the... Right, okay, that's predicting on full wear. Right, okay, okay. Gotcha. But they should be fine on standard.
Key thing is to keep the tyre in good shape. Keep the tyre in good shape.
It really is key.
Copy box.
I mean, I don't think anyone else is going to be stopping now before the end of the race. Looks like all the stops are done. Have I completely screwed this, or I don't know. Okay, both Albon and Land Driver are on soft, so at least I've got a
Next car up the road
comparison.
is Albon.
2.5. 1.5.
What says to set the fastest lap?
Place.
Piss off. In that case, we'll go for a fastest lap. If Bottas can do it, we can as well.
Okay.
Hopefully this won't screw our tyres up completely. Oh, it's not worth it. Science has already reclaimed it.
Copy.
Okay, copy.
It would have been funny, but I know it wouldn't have lasted very long. Are we even gaining on Stroll? We are, by the looks of it. Although it's jumping back and forth a bit. Wow, okay. Can't rely on those times completely then. Yeah, I thought they'd like start having problems with the engine or whatever. What? Okay. Well, that was unexpected. Okay. That's gonna screw up. Oh my god. I mean, we're not going to be in the race, are we? Please say it auto-saved at some point. Right. Okay. It's just completely switched off. Right. Fine. Okay. Well, I've clearly got some faults with my Xbox. Yay. Delightful. Good to see. Well, sorry about that. That's really anticlimactic. I guess I'll do that again, sort of off stream then, and see how we get on with it. It wasn't looking particularly promising for points, but you know, it would have been nice to actually be able to get to the finish of the race when we were only a few laps away from it. That's really shit. But thank you if anyone tuned in to watch this. Hope you enjoyed the stream up until that point. Yeah, I'll be playing more of this as long as my console actually starts to behave. So please feel free to tune in again. Thank you very much. Good night.